Let's call this a pep talk, even though it's more like commiserating. To quote George Washington's character in Hamilton, can I be real a second, for just a millisecond? I'm with you. Grammar, when you're only focusing on grammar, is complicated and boring and so full of its own terminology that it gets confusing almost immediately. It feels like an impossible list of rules to learn that's like trying to memorize another language. If you felt this way before, then you're so right. I mean, it's definitely not impossible to learn the rules, but even I don't like getting bogged down in the technical terms with the past participles and dangling modifiers and the subjunctive and accusative. I want to write correctly, but even I, with a master's degree in English and 2 semesters of graduate level grammar and editing courses under my belt, really bristle when it comes to talking the grammar lingo. Look, if we didn't all have to abide by standard academic English when we write our college essays, I would just skip this topic entirely. But we all know that this is a make or break issue for writers. We can't be seen as serious writers and thinkers if our grammar, punctuation, and capitalization are all jacked up. I've emphasized over and over in this course that it is very important that you provide your reader a smooth, easy experience with your written work. Now, maybe some readers would just glide over comma splices and sentence fragments, not giving those a second thought. But you know which readers will find those errors especially distracting? Professors. These are highly educated individuals who use academic English grammar as part of their profession all the time. When they aren't in the classroom with you, they are researching, writing, and publishing books and scholarly essays in academic journals. And most of the professors I know, in fields well beyond English, like biology or religious studies, understand that you may have occasional grammatical errors in your essays, but they won't find it acceptable if your work is riddled with problematic punctuation or shows patterns of mismatching verb tenses with your sentence subjects. Even if your claims, evidence, analysis, and critical thinking are all incredible in your essay, you will inadvertently sabotage your grade if you don't get your correctness issues under control. A professor just can't justify giving you an A or a B or even a C when punctuation and grammatical problems are rampant, no matter how strong your ideas are. And that's why this topic has its own module in this course. Fact. You can't do a good job with editing and revising your drafts if you don't truly understand what constitutes a correctness problem. I'm going to keep this brief, simple, understandable. And in exchange, I need you to commit to paying close attention to these short lessons. They will be of huge value to you, I promise. But you won't catch the ideas if you zone out or multitask. And to be honest, it might even be wise to rewatch each lesson a second time later on, just to make sure you're clear on everything. I'll provide brief instruction on each type of error or concept, and then we'll practice each one to make sure you understand. Additionally, you'll find some extra PDF resources posted here within the lesson areas. Be sure to check those out. It's extremely important that you master these skills so that your ideas can truly shine in your writing, not getting overshadowed or buried by correctness issues. You've got this. First up, how to know when you need a comma.